is Delisa. This is Quintresula. This is Angela, and that's Holly. And we're from Wallace Community College. And I just wanted to ask you a few questions on your culture.
Hello.
Uh-huh. Can you see me? I think it's this.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay. Well, with the first three questions that I have, it's going to be on language and communication style. Do you know how your language was derived or developed?
You're talking about when we made it here or our native language?
Your native language.
I just know that it's originally from my language. First of all, it's called Fulani.
Mm-hmm.
That's my tribe. Yeah, that's what it is, Fulani. That's what we call it. And the language is called Fula.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't mistake, it originally came from I don't know if they call the country Niger, Niger.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it came from. But I'm originally from Cameroon, and my tribe, we kind of migrated from Niger to Cameroon.
Okay. And does your language have do you guys use any symbols or certain written words instead of just speaking it?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Not that I can think of. But we don't. One thing I know that we have is the eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
We don't keep eye contact. When a younger person talk to an older person,
Mm-hmm.
if you keep eye contact with them, it's disrespectful.
Okay.
So basically, if you're talking to an older person, you gotta keep your head down.
Okay.
And that's kind of saying that you kind of respecting the person, you being polite towards the person. But if you look at them straight inside their face, it's like you telling them I'm bold, whatever else.
Okay.
They will always portray you for somebody not being well with.
Okay. I'm glad you told me about the eye contact because that was actually the next question. But
the eye contact is very serious. We don't keep eye contact.
okay. So do women have input in certain situations?
With the world changing, yes. But years ago, they were very submissive. It was all about the man being the head of the household.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all about, what they're saying. But today, with everything going on in the world, women go to work, women are more independent.
Mm-hmm.
And the men are a little bit more understanding about the fact that we need to earn a living also.
Okay. Sometimes, do you speak your language, your culture's language? Or?
Yeah, every day.
Oh, okay. Okay. And now I want to move on to your religious beliefs and practices. Does your culture have a limit to the amount of children you can have?
No.
Okay.
We can have as many as we want.
Are there any food groups that that's specific to your culture?
You talking about food group? You said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Muslim, so we don't eat pork.
Okay.
Anything related to pork is bad. We don't eat that.
Okay. Does your culture believe in the same race marriage? Can they date outside of their race?
Yes, you can date outside your race, but we encourage marriage among Muslims.
Okay.
So basically, the religion is saying that the man can marry a Christian lady, and she's welcome to keep her religion or her faith. But the woman, if she were to marry outside her race or outside her tribe, the man must convert to Islam.
Okay. Okay. Is there a particular day for your worship?
5 times a day, every day.
Okay. Okay. So now what I want to move on to is the illness and health issues. Are there any illness that affect your race in particular?
My race, if I consider myself black, probably everything that affects black Americans. So we're talking about blood pressure, diabetes, and cancer. Those are the main three. But anything in particular, no.
Okay, so if any of that was to like occur, like you know what you said, the blood pressure and other things, would you guys use like herbal remedies or go to the doctor?
It's a mixture of both.
Okay.
It's a mixture of both. We definitely go to the doctor, but we also believe in natural remedies.
Okay. So does your culture believe that you're being punished if you were to get sick?
Punish, like if you just any disease?
Mm-hmm. Just any disease?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. How does your religion view death?
How do we view death?
Mm-hmm.
We believe that there is a world after death. As far as like a judgment day, we know there's a God. That's why we worship Him. We pray 5 times a day, and we ask for forgiveness and all that. And the reason why we do that is because we know that it's gonna be the end of time,
Mm-hmm.
when everybody's gonna have to be judged for their actions.
Yes, ma'am.
So death is not just the end of it.
Okay. So, after death, how do you guys bury your loved ones?
We don't believe in expensive coffins, tying suits and all those. We don't. We get what we call like a bath, where we get, if you have braids, your braids get taken down. If you have dreads or you have hair, you get, shaved. And after you get that bath, we call it janaba. After you get that, then we'll wrap you in a white cloth.
Okay.
And here in America, I heard that they use just a plain coffin. Nothing expensive, just something to put you in and then bury you in.
Mm-hmm.
But back home, we just lay you in the ground with a white cloth wrapped around you,
Okay.
with no clothes on.
Okay. So now what I want to move on to is like cultural healing and beliefs practices. Does your culture use any like herbal or any type of earthbound medicines?
No. We use anything that says to be good. Like if they say, oh, it's good to drink green tea, like everybody, it ain't nothing special. Lemongrass, if you have a fever, it's just I believe that's common to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's anything special.
Okay. Okay. Does your culture praise or worship environmental marks such as the sun, trees, and the birds?
No. We believe that there is only one God, and He don't have no son, no wife, no nobody.
Okay.
So anything you are to pray to is God.
Okay.
So we don't worship no sun, no moon, no status, no nothing. We don't no idol, no. It's just God. we know that he has prophets that he has sent, to preach the religion and transmit the word. But when it comes to believing, he's only one God.
Okay. So next, what I want to move on to is like family values and the lifestyle. Does your does your culture believe that a man holds all power within the relationship?
To be told, it was preached like that, but in my religion, it is said that the wife is supposed to be she's supposed to be treated like a diamond.
Okay.
Islam says that you have to take care of your wife, you have to be a provider, she should never have to work hard, she should never have to worry about anything. But unfortunately, the way we were raised is like the wife does most of the hard work. She's the one who kind of like household, anything, that's her. But religion-wise, that's not what the religion is preaching. The religion is saying that actually the wife is supposed to be treated like a diamond in the house. So it's really a breach between what we're supposed to do and what we're practicing.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying is your culture does that, but what you guys like went through, the wife
But
is...
it is against the religion. If we were to follow what the religion is teaching us to do,
Okay.
if it is to follow what the religion says, if it is to do what the religion is teaching us, then she's supposed to just be treated right, like a princess. Let me just say it like that.
Okay.
But what was taught in the culture in the days is we have to be submissive, we have to do the housework, we have to cook, we have to clean, we got to take care of the children, and then we have to be willing to be submissive in the room to the man after all the housework. That's what the culture has us doing. But the religion is actually against that.
Okay. So, in your eyes, do you think the marital process is different from American process?
The what process is different?
The being married, like
It's different than what?
than the American process here in the United States.
Okay, you mean like the marriage there and here? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. There's a lot of freedom here in America.
Okay.
It's a lot of freedom that I don't actually look at it as bad, but that could be bad because the freedom of speech, all the freedom that you have, women sometimes here in the country abuse that. And everything they do, they put that on, I'm free. Oh, that's freedom. But actually, it tends to be just nonsense.
Okay. So, what is your biggest family value, or do you have one in particular?
Respect of family.
Okay.
Respect of family. That's big to us. You have to respect your family, you have to respect your friends, you have to respect your elders.
Okay.
And we have to respect each other.
Yes, ma'am. So now what I want to move on to is like diets and preparation of it. Is there any particular diet that the culture consumes?
Any particular diet? We have like food that are like as far as like fufu. We eat a lot of green leaves. We don't believe so much in fried food. Like here in the South, not everything is fried. It's more baked. It's more naturally prepared. Even the season, like the season that we put in the meat, we actually prepare them. Like the onion blend, the bell pepper blend, the celery blend, everything is like from scratch up to cooking it in the pot and making it happen. We don't use a lot of made up stuff.
Okay. So that brings me to my next question. Like, what's your view on processed foods?
I eat them. Sometimes they're easier than anything else. I eat them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe that they're the healthiest one.
Okay. I know you were saying earlier about the, certain foods, but are there any other certain like animals and foods that's forbidden in your culture that you'll eat?
I don't believe I eat anything that's forbidden so far. But I know also the seafood, they say that we can eat anything from the sea that will feed. I'm not too sure if that will lay eggs or that will breastfeed. It's one of them.
Okay.
Because I believe that the whale is the name of that fish, breastfeed and don't lay eggs or something like that. And we ain't allowed to eat that. But everything else coming from the sea, we can eat it. Besides that.
Okay. Does your culture believe in the saying men should eat first? If you go like in the kitchen and you're about to fish your plate and somebody say, no, you're supposed to fish your man's plate first. Do you guys believe in that?
I've seen it happen. You can't eat before your husband, or his food always has to set in a particular way. Some people even believe that he has to have the most meat in his plate because he's the provider. But where I come from, we didn't practice that. My mom, my father, and we were all treated equally. And when it comes to serving food, it was served into a bowl where everybody get a chance to get as much as you need without any difference as far as like you being the head of the household or you being the man, because some cultures in my country believe that men should have the meat and the women no. So, but we don't have that.
Okay. And I have one more question for you. Does your culture believe in like hunting is the way to receive food, or has that like changed if that goes towards your culture?
Hunting is not the way to receive food. No. But a lot of time we have what we call, as Muslims, what we call halal food. Halal food is like food or animals that were killed by Muslims. Because we are taught to say a prayer as we're killing those animals. So that's why when it comes to Muslims, a lot of time in their stores you see halal food, saying that it's healthy food, it's blessed food, and we are encouraged to eat that. But as far as like having to hunt before eating, no.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about your culture? Yeah. The way we dress. I don't practice it like faithfully, but we're supposed to keep head covered, arms covered, and not to have too much of your body showing. Okay.
And that's something like let's say if I return home, that's how I dress, because that's just how the whole area dress. So it would be odd for me to walk around with some tight jeans or some shorts or some mini skirts.
Okay.
So the culture definitely encouraged to dress properly.
Okay. Well, we thank you for doing the interview.
You're welcome, and I can tell that I know those faces, so thank you for thinking about me.
Thank you for helping us.
All right.
Thank you so much. All right, you have a nice one.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.